I knew that what I was planning had national potential, and so I wanted to make sure we had a name. Your name is the most important asset that you have as a marketer. And so actually, I had an idea that wasn't viable once I had met with Revision and kind of they had done their work to figure out whether or not that name was something that we could protect. So we try to do our business with other companies based on relationships. Because of that, I wanted a relationship with somebody that I was working with, and I knew that intellectual property was something important to our business, and so there was just kind of a good fit. One of the things I like the best about these guys is that they're available, so it's there's text, there's email. It's never, you never have to wait, so oftentimes when you own a business, the time you have to work on something might not fit in with normal business hours, and that's never been an issue. So all of the contracts and things back and forth are all online, which is super convenient. Being able to pay them that way, so just sort of that stuff really adds value for me, just because it takes me less time to deal with any of those things. In my business, we're in hospitality, so we always are thinking about answering unasked questions for customers, trying to get into their head and figure out the right way to thrill them. And these guys do a similar, they have a similar skill set. That we chose the name Common Good so that other brands could fall under it because there's other projects that are in various stages of planning. Our initial trademark was for Common Good Bakery, which is, in that particular category of retail trade. But with this new project, we're going to launch a new brand partnering with Oriana called Common Good Whole Grain. And so I had come to them saying, well, let's get a trademark for Common Good Whole Grain. And then Revision suggested that we could just get a trademark on Common Good in the bread category, which gives me a lot more flexibility. So if I were to launch in the future Common Good sourdough or Common Good burger bun or whatever, anything that's bread, then I have the same protection. So they kind of leveled up the idea. I came in with one thing and they said, well, what do you think about this? That kind of proactive stuff is invaluable, and not very common. Our relationship with Revision has been really easy and useful. I've always felt that they create a lot of value with the services that they offer, and they've always gone the extra mile, which is invaluable for us or for any company that's just getting started. You really need partners, more than just people providing a service.